Hello friends, this is DMC and this is my quick review of Co-op's Brazilian Fairtrade roast and ground coffee. Now if we take a look on the front of the pack, it says irresistible at the top. I think that's the line of coffees that they do. There's a few in this line and I think that must be the name, irresistible. So it says, which sounds promising, it says that it's a single origin coffee on the front as well. And also it says medium bodied with strong marzipan notes and a hint of sweet smokiness. Medium strong roast number 4. It's a Fairtrade coffee. And this coffee normally retails for, I think it's £3.39 for 227 grams. Now I purchased 2 bags of coffee from the Co-op. And they have a 2 for £6 offer on, but for some reason on the receipt this one showed up as I paid £1.80 for this one. So I don't quite understand what happened there, but for some reason I only got charged £1.80 for this, but I think it normally retails for £3.39. Best before date on the side of the pack, and store in a cool, dry place. It actually says 100% fair trade coffee, and I've had a quick scan of the pack and it doesn't actually say 100% Arabica on this coffee, so there must be Robusta in there somewhere. I'm not entirely sure, but I think they would put 100% Arabica coffee on the pack if it was. And if we take a look on the back of the pack, it says coffee for a brighter day. This coffee comes from the Associação dos Costas, an association of small-scale farmers formed in 1989 around the Brazilian city of Boa Esperança. We are building a great relationship with Dos Costas, enabling us to buy the best quality coffee that they grow. The farmers have chosen to use the Fairtrade premiums to help fund sports clubs for youngsters and a creche for the children of coffee farmers. The Dos Costas creche has evolved into a community hub where vital welfare programs helping tackle social problems have thrived. Irresistible goes the extra mile. So no real description of the coffee. It's just explaining how they help the coffee farmers. Packed in the UK using Brazilian coffee, and advice, storage instructions, preparation guidelines. The Co-op ground coffees have been packed immediately after roasting and grinding using the freshness valve on the back to maintain all the aroma, flavour and taste. There we go, contact information, and that's it. We might have a small, no I don't think we have got a description on this side, or maybe there is a description on the other side there, but it says all machines except pod and espresso machines. It's got a sticky label there on the pack. It says Fairtrade, only Fairtrade coffee beans go into Co-op blends. We're proud that all Co-op brand coffees has been Fairtrade certified since 2003. Fairtrade means that the producer cooperatives receive a fairer price for their crops, plus an additional Fairtrade premium to invest in projects to benefit them and their communities. And there we go. Each Co-op ground coffee pack has a strength guide to help comparison between the different blends. And there we go, the best before date is October 2018, so well under a year on the best before date on this one. So if we take a look at the ground coffee, it's quite dark, this one, quite finely ground. If we can get it to focus there, it looks a lot darker on camera, but in reality it is quite dark. The aroma is very rich, smoky, it's chocolatey, slightly nutty. I'm picking up a slight toffee note too, and It's got a spiciness that I can't quite put my finger on. That sort of adds a heat to the aroma. I also picked up a slight fruitiness that is a kind of apricot, I'd say, apricot aroma in there. But it smells like a typical Brazilian coffee, and I have reviewed similar smelling coffees recently. It's just a super rich aroma to this one. So, taste-wise, it's slightly acidic. I wouldn't say it's spicy, but it's got that heat to it that carries through into the taste that I picked up in the aroma. It's quite chocolatey. It's very, very rich, this coffee. It actually gave me a sort of heartburn in my stomach. It's that rich. I don't quite know the medical term for heartburn in your stomach, but that's what the effect it gave me. It's quite bitter too, and the bitterness lingers in the aftertaste. But apart from the bitterness, it's quite a smooth, well-balanced coffee, this one. It's a good coffee for cappuccinos or lattes because it's quite a strong coffee, which I do like. But it's just, it's not massively rich and massively bitter, but the richness and the bitterness is a downside with this coffee. It actually reminds me quality-wise of Lidl coffees. Some of their Lidl Deluxe range have a bitterness throughout the range, similar to this one. So I'll be interested to try the other Co-op Irresistible coffees to see if they too have the same bitterness throughout the range, because you'd expect it to vary coffee to coffee, but with the Lidl coffees, it was as though they picked up some sort of bitterness in the production or packaging stage of the coffee. So I'd say if you like strong bitter coffee, this is the coffee for you. I'll give it a 3 out of 5. I don't think I would buy it again, so I wouldn't really recommend it unless, like I said, you like bitter coffees, which some people do like bitter coffees, so this is a coffee worth trying. So yeah, an okay coffee, just a bit too rich and a bit too bitter for me, but I did enjoy it while I drank it anyway. Like I say, I have milk in my coffee, so that sort of got rid of the richness and bitterness a little bit for me. So I'd like to hear from anyone who's tried this coffee. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more coffee reviews in the future, subscribe to my channel. That was my quick review. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.